What's up, guys, and welcome back to Fortune Island. We're back here in Forza Horizon 4, and we're kind of picking up where we last left off. So, I'm sure you guys remember our last episode. We had to make a 65 Mustang that could run an off-road course in a pretty quick fashion, and now we have got a classic muscle cars race here. And this is this is one of the most ridiculous cars I've ever owned in this game. We've got rally tires on, which obviously isn't ideal for some city racing like we're doing here, but I think we're gonna be okay because this is a V10 supercharged 1965 Mustang here, and it is absolutely crazy how fast this thing is. Now keep in mind, we are on the second highest difficulty in the game. We're on the, I think it's called Pro difficulty. And these guys cannot even come close to keeping up with us. This thing is so ridiculous, bro. Let's hop inside. Could you imagine? I honestly would really, really love to have a 65 Mustang. I'd love to have some of the older classic cars. I think I'm gonna need a bigger garage before I go, you know, trying to do anything like that. But you can get a fairly decent shape one for fairly cheap. You find it in the right spot, especially down here in Florida. There's a pretty good classic car scene, but I just think it'd be cool to cruise around town on one of these things. I don't think we would ever end up going this fast, but it would definitely be fun. Dude, the gauge doesn't even go up to how fast it can go. What does that thing max out at? Is that 120? I can't really read it and also drive at the same time. Hold on, let's get to this straight, and we're gonna put her through the paces here. Come on, baby. I guess this isn't really a straight. But yeah, that speedometer gauge does not go as high as this thing goes fast. There's still a lot more juice left to go. So anyway, this is a pretty solid first race, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't expecting to be able to use this thing in an actual race, but I'm glad we did. All the money we spent in that last episode ended up being worth it. So here we go, boys. She's a little beat up, but she's gonna make it, and that's a first place. Now this is exciting. Our next race is gonna be going off-road, and we are gonna be using the brand new 2019 Lamborghini Urus. So I think this came with the DLC. Like, I don't think this thing was actually in the game yet. I think you had to get it from the DLC. So this is gonna be our first time using it, and ooh, I can't imagine ever spending this much money on an SUV. If I'm gonna buy a Lambo, I'm buying a Lambo, you know what I mean? But this should be good. Here we go, boys. So we got a nice little off-road cross-country race. Oh. Well, that was not good. I thought we were gonna be able to cut a little corner back there, but we're fine. We're gonna be able to catch back up. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, I can't ever. Obviously, I guess it's a different class of person, though, that would buy something like this. But like this, or the Bentayga SUV, the Bentley SUV, or some of the other ones. Like, I can't ever imagine wanting to spend this much money. Like, I could see a Range Rover or a G-Wagon maybe, or something like that. But I feel like this is just a whole nother level. Why would you ever want it? You know what I mean? Although it is sick. If somebody gave it to me, I'd take it, but I don't think I'll ever buy one. Alright, this is kind of a challenging track so far, boys. Let's hop back outside, let's get serious about this. Oh, we're down on the black sand beaches, okay. Going through the caves and everything. This is when we first got off the hovercraft and discovered the island. We're gonna have to catch up to these fools, man. It's not looking good so far. I think we got this, though. The giant tire ruts we've got all over the place. There's like quicksand. There we go. We caught back up. Just gotta race a little bit smarter, I guess. And we should be okay. Just make sure we don't overshoot this one this time. Almost missing that checkpoint is what really got us in the last lap. Alright, there it is. We're out in front. Dude, this is cool. I like this. Look at this picturesque lighthouse, bro. That would look good on the Instagram. That yellow, kind of like the old vintage look. slow it down. Come on, baby. Looks good. We're killing it, baby. Dude, we are absolutely flying through the competition today. The first one was just because we had a crazy build on our Mustang that I don't think anybody could top. This one, I guess the Urus is just, it's a pretty solid choice, huh? Dude, this inside is crazy. It's got its, like, your G-forces up there in the gauge cluster. Didn't ever think I would need that in an SUV, but I guess you need it when it's the Lambo truck, so. Let's see if we can pull this out, man. This Range Rover's trying to catch us. Looking good. Still in first place. Not by a lot. These guys are sticking with us. I thought we were going to start pulling ahead since we caught up to first so easily, but they're staying with us, so. Got one last lap here. I wouldn't expect anything bad to happen, but I'll let you guys know if it does. Dude, we are killing it. Oh my gosh, using the e-brake a little bit too. Doing some drifting around this thing. I actually really like this. For an SUV, this thing is a monster. Here we are, fellas. As long as we keep our speed up and have a good final turn here, we should be able to slide right in to that first place finish. Let's go, baby. All right, that's 2 races, 2 first places. That's what we're looking for. Unlocked a brand new chest, and we got a wheel spin. Come on, baby. We had a good one recently, so I'm hoping we can get something good here. A 2008 Volkswagen Touring. All right. Not exactly what I was looking for, but.
The package has been delivered. The Eagle has flown. The next Fortune Island treasure is out in the open. Listen. These buildings stood tall, but now have fallen. Jump over them in a 3-wheeled Morgan. Kira out.
Buildings stood tall, but now have fallen. I don't know that I've seen any.
Sorry, Kira back in again. If you're still competing in the Island Conqueror, round 4 events are now live. So best of luck. Now, Kira out.
I don't know that I remember seeing any buildings that have fallen over. Obviously, it's gonna be. It's gotta be like one of these waypoints or one of these like hazards. Storm Cove danger sign. Westwick launch. Are there? I feel like we might see some buildings falling over here. We don't really have any other jumps. So that's gonna be my guess. Maybe not.
When it is safe to do so.
I don't see any fallen buildings over here. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely a jump, but there are no fallen buildings. What does it mean by fallen buildings? So the first thing we want to do is grab this 3-wheeled Morgan 2014 3-wheeler. All right. Oh, dude, I like that. It's got like the A10 Warthog kind of like shark looking thing on the side. This thing's pretty good. This is a 2014. I mean, it obviously looks like it's an old, almost like sidecar looking thing. It's 50K. That's a pretty cool car. I'm not going to lie. Like, that is super, super unique. Obviously from overseas, I'm going to assume like, you know, somewhere over in Europe, England or something like that. I don't know. That's, dude, I would rock one of these, 100%. This reminds me of those, like, T-Rexes that we have here in the States, but it's a little bit more British. So, anyway, here we go. We've got this thing, and now we are going to be taking it to a danger sign. I've figured out which one it is. So, it's actually, it's this one over here. The Finholm Ruins Leap. This is kind of like an old ruined town. Kind of like a beat-down town. So, we're going to go take this thing over there. It's definitely not the fastest car in the bunch, in the garage. I'd venture to say it's one of the slowest. We are struggling to get up past 50 miles an hour. But that's all right.
In 400 yards, turn right.
She's still going to get it done. Can she off-road? I want to test her out. She could do 80. I guess that's not bad. All right. I respect it. Kind of a funny looking little thing. But let's go get to this jump. As it turns out, we actually weren't fast enough to go over this jump to even like initiate the event to be able to unlock this. So we had to come back here and for 55,000 credits, we are going to take this thing from 82 horsepower to 245 in a D class to an S1 class. We didn't do an engine swap. We just upgraded all the parts, and then we did swap the transmission to all-wheel drive instead of the singular rear-wheel drive. And wait till you guys see this. I haven't used it yet either, but I'm assuming. Yeah, this thing's gonna be. It's like the little Peel that we had in the past, and it's just like a little go-kart that's gonna be so ridiculously fast. All right, sounds good to me. Let's head back that way. Well, here comes our top speed run in this thing. Let's see what we can do. Gonna try to keep him on the road as much as we can. We're gonna go straight down this. So we have been through this area before. I forgot. It's like all the old broken and torn down buildings. 135 miles an hour. We'll take it. We solved the riddle. Let's go, boys.
Hey, Trevor. Well, look who's first to solve the riddle. What a surprise. Transmitting coordinates now. Better hurry.
Wait.
We've got some ground to cover.
This one's easy. This is just gonna be... It's gonna be back in the swamp. Alright. Only got 2 stars on that danger sign, but that's okay. That's to be expected, I guess. Still not the fastest car in the game. But let's go see if we can find this thing. So, oh yeah, we're getting wet, boys. We're getting wet and wild. Let's take a look at this clue. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna take a look at this. Tower is leaning to the left. We have the 2 peaks in the background. So it's somewhere over here. Is it just in this little... Bro, we would be drowning. Hold on, where is it? Is it back in one of these houses back here? We are literally drowning right now. Are you kidding me? I think it's going to be next to this. Yeah, there it is right there. Got him. Another $1 million bucks.
Have a new millionaire. And to the rest of you impoverished treasure hunters, don't worry. There's always next round.
That's ridiculous, dude. I say we run one more race before we turn it in. And know what, dude? It's like they planned these. So this was literally the closest race to us. And we're going to be able to use this 3-wheeler Morgan. So we're going to end it off in style, boys. And let's see what this is all about. I'm honestly a little bit nervous. I don't know that I'm going to be able to control this thing all that well. But we're going to try our best. I feel like our Peel 50 race, we had a good plan and it just didn't end up working out. I don't know. I guess the biggest thing is we just don't want to wreck. I feel like this thing is really easy to wreck. If we end up wrecking, then our handling and everything goes completely out the window even more. So we got to race this smart and fast. If we can. In our little go-kart. It's just so light and flimsy, and I can't power through corners because it's gonna spit out. Here we go. All right. I mean, it's not awful. Let's hop up here. Still got water all over the. I don't even know if you could call it a windshield. It's more of a windscreen. Still got water over it from completely waterlogging this thing just 5 minutes ago. I don't think she'd be running at peak performance here. That's alright. Dude, the corners are what kill it. It only has that one back wheel. It is so quick to fishtail and so quick to slide that rear end out. Woo, that was perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better than that. Alright, we're 43% of the way through, dude. I'm having to work for this one. This is rough. We honestly probably should have backed down the difficulty a little bit, but it's alright. Come on, dude. You can't give me one. You can't just let me have it. Come in hot and slide past you. You got to make sure you pass me with your 4 wheels. It's just not fair. Alright, 62% of the way, dude. If we podium this thing, I'd be happy with it. The problem is if we push too hard to catch up, then that's where we're going to end up failing and lose the entire thing. Like, I'm happy with 4th place too, you know what I mean? go. Come on. Come on. Oh, we've got the speed. I'm trying to draft. We're drafting a little bit. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, dude, he's blowing us out of the water on the top speed. There's no way. I can't do the corners fast. I feel like we put in a good effort there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this thing is not very good. It's very hard to drive. But we took a 4th place. And I'm not upset at that. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. We're going to keep chasing down these chests. We're about halfway done. I'm curious to see what the final one's going to be. You know what I mean? I bet we have a big surprise at the end. So, see. Almost gave me the Selena 7, and instead we got some red corduroys. All right, we're going to end it on that. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.